there, welcome to Where's Wilmington. Well, if you ever watch my show, which I hope that you do, you'll see that we're in a very different studio today. And that is because we are changing things up a little bit and we are having a musical act. Two musical acts, actually. First one is going to be Ball in the House. Dave Giusti, sitting here next to me, will be performing for you. Next to him is the lovely Julie Ledoux, and she is here to talk to you about an event called Marchapella. Let's tell the folks about this Marchapella thing and what it is.
So Marchapella is a night of all a cappella music. There are no instruments. Their vocals are their instruments. It's always been a fantastic evening of, we bring in college groups. We have our own high school, Wilmington High School soundscape. And then we bring in our professional group, which is Ball in the House. We have a semi-professional group this year called From Out of Town. They are amazing as well. And it usually packs the house. It's just a great night of just music.
Excellent. Yeah. And the organization you represent is called WHS Cats.
We call it
right?
WHS Cats. It's short for Choral and Theater Support. We are a group of parents who get together. We do what we can to fundraise. The purpose of the money, every penny, for instance, of the ticket sales for a show like this goes towards proceeds to help with supplemental production cost and for scholarships.
Excellent. And Dave, you being in the business, you know how important it is. Every dollar that you had probably as a kid went into equipment or lessons or whatever you needed.
Even as a professional group, I mean, we're still always trying to improve, get better sound gear.
And from what I understand, you were doing way better than you were when you met me 6 years ago. You were on my show probably the first week I was ever on the air, and you were doing fabulous then. I can't believe the accolades that I've heard about you.
Thank you.
You've been touring all over the place. Tell the folks a little bit about what you've been doing.
Yeah, we're full-time. We do about 250 shows a year. And we just travel all over,
So how does a group as busy as you folks, pardon me for stepping on you,
no, that's okay,
have time to do something like this little Marchapella thing? How do you have time for that?
It's important to us. From 6 years ago when we were asked to do it, and we've seen, each time the a cappella group, they perform, they get better and better, and the support is greater and greater every year. And it was important to us as kids, having that support from a community. Right. Not just your folks, but it brings the whole town together. And that's what, think about harmony. What that word means. Mm. And it really does, and it's so important to the kids. Especially because those are the first things that get cut, the arts and band.
Programs.
And so the fact that something like this happens every year, it's a huge thing.
And let's face it, in these economic times, parents may be concerned if their children want to be involved in maybe risky businesses. That's why I'm glad to hear that you're doing so well. Of course, it's been a hard climb to the top, I'm sure, but at least with the support of scholarships, the proper training, that makes it easier for those kids to make that step forward, whether they choose it as a full-time career or not.
Absolutely. And it doesn't even have, it's just an outlet. It's a creative release that all these kids need, and it was important for us as kids. It got us through school. It was, because we couldn't run as fast or maybe throw the ball as far, you can always, sing and you can always perform. And so it's really, really key. And it's hopefully, it's getting stronger in every community, but you can just see it in Wilmington, just the arts growing and growing.
Right. And of course, on television, we've got movies like Pitch Perfect, and we've got and it's funny to me that these shows are making it popular when really, barbershop quartets and all these things have been around forever.
Sure.
Tell us a little about the guys that are in the band with you, because I know they're out there waiting to perform.
Yeah, well, myself and John, our beatboxer, we grew up in Dorchester, and we went to a boys' choir school. We met in the 5th grade. We loved music way back when. It was important to us, and then we auditioned as we started to get busier with Ball in the House. Some people left because they didn't want to do it full time. For me and John, it was our passion, and we decided to open up auditions. Ryan, our bassist from Nebraska, and he's been in the group for 7 years. Wow. We have 2 new guys. Nels is from Mankato, Minnesota, and he heard of us. He subbed for me about a year ago, and he came on full time a little over a year ago. And then Saranjan is our new guy. He's from Nashville, Tennessee, and he's been in the group since September. So yeah, it's great because we've been at it for so long. People kind of recognize the name, and so we have a lot of talent, a great talent pool.
Because I remember that we talked about how you got your name, your Ball in the House.
Very random.
And I knew immediately when I heard the name, it's Brady Bunch. I knew that. Mom always said you shouldn't play Ball in the House. So we're getting a little older. The reference is getting a little bit older, but I knew that reference.
Right.
What kinds of things are coming up in the future for your band that you'd like to share with us? Or do you call yourselves a group? Should I say group?
A band, a vocal band. That's totally fine. You know, from March on, we're booked, thank God. We head out to Indiana and upstate New York. We head down to Florida and down south and DC, and so we're all over the place doing arts and ed programs to colleges, to performing arts centers, to active communities as well, which we're getting into.
Good.
So
and next year, the next 4 years, I expect to see you at the inauguration because you know Beyonce had to lip sync. You got to do this.
Yeah,
right?
we have a great national anthem that John
Excellent.
arranged, so
I think that would be great.
anytime.
Whoever wins, they should definitely have you. We will lobby
Absolutely.
for that.
Absolutely.
Where can folks find out information about you? Is there a website or an area
There
they should
is,
look for you?
yeah, ballinthehouse.com is our website. Just check us out on Facebook. And all of our video, we shoot a ton of videos. It's on youtube.com/BITH video. And yeah, we're
Excellent.
tweeting all the time from the road. And
Good,
yeah.
and we will definitely make sure we put that up on the screen so people
Sounds
can
great.
see that.
Thank
Julie,
you.
how important is it for you to have a band that's as big as these guys
It's, I mean,
for your headliner?
It really, you just never know what an audience wants and what they're gonna, why they will buy a ticket.
Right.
But it has been proven 4 years straight now, and this will be hopefully our 5th year proving it, that you say that Ball in the House is going to be there, and the house gets packed. It gets packed. I mean, Wilmington, I think, has really come to know Ball in the House and who they are. I'm pretty sure if you ask almost anybody in Wilmington about it, they've heard about Ball in the House. So it's really
that's
important.
gratifying for
and
you.
they've been very generous with coming and gracing us with their presence and performing for our community every year. So we can be more than thankful.
Excellent.
Truthfully.
So what we're going to do, did you want to say one more thing before
I
we
did.
scoot?
Well,
Go right
I
ahead.
actually live in Wilmington now, so
good.
the commute is a minute and a half.
Excellent,
Yeah,
excellent.
and my little boy Dominic goes to Wildwood, and so
Nice.
yeah, and my
See?
wife's from Wilmington.
So you've been giving back to the community, and now
Yeah.
you're a part of the community.
And I love
This
it.
is how
I
it
love it.
happens, folks. So let's stop talking about how great this is, and let's just let you have a taste of some of the tasty stuff that they do, which you're going to love. We will be able to show you Ball in the House performing in a moment. Julie's also going to tell us in the next half how you can get tickets. That information will be up on the screen for you as well. So I'm going to thank you for coming.
Thanks for having
and
me.
we're
Thanks for
going to
having
have you
us.
here for the second half, and you're just going to run right off
Yeah,
now and do some
let's
great
do it.
stuff for us. So stay
Awesome.
right there. You're going to see Ball in the House live-ish right here on WCTV. Stay right there.
Oh, what a night. Late December back in '63. What a very special time for me. As I remember what a night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. You know I didn't even know her name. I was ever gonna be the same. What a lady, what a night. Oh, what a night. Oh, I got a funny feeling when she walked in the room. And as I recall it, ended much too soon. Oh, what a night. Hypnotizing, mesmerizing me. She was everything I dreamed she'd be. Sweet surrender, what a night. Oh, what a night. Da-da, da-da-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, da-da, da-da-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, I felt the rush like a rolling ball of thunder, spinning my head around, taking my body under. Oh, what a night! Yeah, yeah. Oh, what a night! Ooh, oh, what a night! Oh, what a night! Yeah, yeah. Oh, I got a funny feeling when she walked in the room. Oh, yeah, and as I recall it, ended much too soon. Oh, what a night. It seems so wrong, but now it seems so right. What a lady, what a night. Oh, what a night.
Come on now.
Da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I felt the rush like a rolling ball of thunder. Spinning my head around, tearing my body down. Oh, what a night. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what a night. Ooh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what a night. In the cool of the evening, when everything is getting kind of groovy, I call you up and ask you if you'd like to go with me and see a movie. Now at first you say no, you made plans for tonight, and then you stop and say alright. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Spooky girl like you always keep me guessing, and I never seem to know what you are thinking. And if a fella looks at you, I know your little eyes will be a winking. Now I get confused, I don't know just where I stand, and then you smile and hold my hand. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Oh, spooky girl, you are mine, you're my spooky girl. Love is crazy with you, lady. If you decide someday to stop this little game that you've been playing, ooh, I'm gonna tell you all the things my heart's been dying to be saying. Just like a ghost, you've been haunting my dreams, so I'll propose on Halloween. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Spooky baby, love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Oh, love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you.
Hi, welcome back to the second half of Where's Wilmington. I'm Lisa Capalla. You already know that if you've been watching our show. And today, of course, we've been talking about music. Who doesn't love music, right? This part of the program, we still have Julie Ledoux with us, but along with her is her beautiful daughter, Nicole. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for
So
having
glad
us.
you're here. You're going to get to hear her sing in a little bit. And I wanted to actually shift our focus, Julie, a little bit from what we were talking about earlier. I know Marchapella is a big fundraising event for you folks. And actually, your daughter may be one of the recipients
Maybe.
of a scholarship,
Maybe.
which we hope. Tell us a little bit about where the money goes that you raise at events like Marchapella through your organization.
Sure. Well, CATS is a parent-run organization, and we help to supplement production costs as well as we raise scholarship money we give scholarships out to graduating seniors who are eligible, who have met all the guidelines, and part of the guidelines is that they're college bound or military bound.
I thought that was amazing that you help students who are going into the military as well, because everything you see is all about college, college, college.
Absolutely.
And of course, that's great, but it's nice that you want to help anyone that's either interested in music or theater.
Absolutely.
So that's wonderful. How about you? Why did you get involved with Soundscape? Now, there are how many kids in the cast?
There's 12.
That's a lot of kids.
Yeah. Yeah, we each have our own part. We have some beatboxers and like all the different vocal ranges.
Yep.
I decided to join because I love to sing, and it's like the best way you can sing in our school besides musicals and all those things. And you get to arrange the music and hear what it sounds like to have your voice be a different instrument rather than just singing the lead. You learn a lot about music theory and chords and all that kind of stuff.
So you learn more than most of us who are just singing in the shower or, you know, in our car or
Right.
whatever. We think we're all great. And do you watch Glee or Pitch Perfect or any of these shows? Do you feel like any of what you've learned is similar to what we might see on television?
Yeah, it's somewhat similar. We don't have like a big orchestra behind us or
Right.
anything, but we quote Pitch Perfect all the time. A lot of us saw it and we all loved
Right.
it.
And you know, it's funny because a cappella has been around forever. When I was a kid, it used to be barbershop quartets that did that kind of stuff. So Pitch Perfect and Glee are really just kind of reinforcing what you guys are already doing. You've been doing this. How long has the organization been, Soundscape, been in existence?
It's been around for like 10 years now.
Yeah. So it's just becoming popular now, but it's really been around forever.
It has.
You know? Now, you don't know what school you're going to go to yet. You told me before
No,
we began.
I'm not sure.
What do you think you might want to do with the information that you've learned?
Well, I want to be a musical theater major, so I've definitely learned about like dynamics and how to work my voice, so it's definitely going to help me in the future.
Excellent. And we're going to get to see some of that in just a few minutes. I can't wait to hear you. Before we do close the program today, and we've covered so much in a short period of time, let's tell folks again where they can get tickets to Marchapella.
Absolutely.
I know this is your 5th year, so this is pretty exciting.
Yes.
And how they can get tickets and a little bit about what they can expect when they get there.
Sure. Typically, it is packed the house. The last 4 years, we've had a nearly sold-out audience. Tickets can be purchased on our website, which is www.wilmingtoncats.org. There's tons of information in there about exactly what Marchapella is. There's a link on there that they can click on that takes them directly to our events bot website where they can purchase tickets. Tickets are $10 in advance, $15 at the door. Students are $8 at all times.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And this is family fun.
Oh my
Family
gosh,
friendly.
it's such a fun
and
night.
What's the date of the performance?
It's Friday, March 8th at 7 p.m. And while it's a high school event, it's being held at the middle school auditorium.
Okay, excellent. And we can get all of that information on your website.
All on our website.
All right. Well, thank you for taking some time out of your
Thank
busy
you.
Thanks
career
for
to be
having
with
us.
me. Glad you could
Thank
come.
you so much for having
I'm going
us.
to just have you stay here, and I'm going to let Julie stay right here, and Nicole's going to run out and sing for us. But I do want to thank you for watching today. I don't often make a call to action, but if you do have a chance and you're so inclined and you can get out and see these great musical acts and support your town a little bit, that would be great if you can do it. Now let's go listen to Nicole sing.
I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. Yeah, I was in the dark. I was falling hard with an open heart. I'm wide awake. How did I read the stars so wrong? I'm wide awake. And now it's clear to me that everything you see ain't always what it seems. I'm wide awake. Yeah, I was dreaming for so long. I wish I knew then what I know now. Wouldn't dive in, wouldn't bow down. Gravity hurts, you made it so sweet. Till I woke up on the concrete, falling from cloud nine, crashing from the high. I'm letting go tonight. Yeah, I'm falling from cloud nine. I'm wide awake, not losing any sleep. I picked up every piece and landed on my feet. I'm wide awake, I need nothing to complete myself. No, I'm wide awake. Yeah, I am born again out of a lion's den. I don't have to pretend, and it's too late. The story's over now, the end. I wish I knew then what I know now. Wouldn't dive in, wouldn't bow down. Gravity hurts, it made it so sweet. Till I woke up on the concrete, falling from cloud nine, crashing from strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to a kitchen chair, she broke it through to cut your hair, and from your she did the hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Did my best, it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I told the truth, I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah.
Just want to remind you that the next time somebody asks you, where's Wilmington, you tell them right here and right here on WCTV. Thanks so much for watching.